In this tutorial, we're going to go over the for loop. For this one, just go ahead and create a new project, and we're going to go ahead and use the simple interface for this. For this one, just call whatever you want. I'm going to call mine for loop, and hit OK. Okay, go ahead and remove the play and credits button. We won't need that for this one. And just for example reasons, we're going to want the quick coding for this. Go ahead and drop a label down there at the top. And I'm going to name this LBL MSG. Make it a little bit bigger and go to the code side. What I did this for was so I could get the basic creation of it right there. What we'll use here in a little bit. Once again, you use Control and the mouse wheel to zoom up the script to see it a little bit easier. Easiest way to create a for loop, and what a for loop is used for, is to repeat things, go through arrays, or repeat a different message, or display, in this case, a label at different heights on the screen. So to do this, we're going to go into the quick commands. Go ahead and do a right click, go to the quick commands, Lua, and then hit the for loop area. That's going to go ahead and put in a quick made for loop for you. How this reads out is for I equals 1, so it's going to start at 1, and then the next one is until 4, and then it's going to go ahead and increase by 1 each time. So go ahead and let's go up to our message label that we put up here, and we're going to go ahead and create 4 labels off this. Alright, now that we have that there, go ahead back to the design side and you can remove that original label. We were just using it for be able to have the code real quick. Alright, first of all, we don't want the name to be the same each time, so we're going to want to concatenate that string, and we're going to put basically it is that plus I, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on that. The text on that, which is label here, let's go ahead and change that, and we'll put place with the space and then concatenated with I once again on that. And now we have the X, Y components of where it's located at, and then height and width. So what we're going to want to do is change the height each time so it's not going to be in the same location. So we're going to go ahead and go plus, and we're going to put this in mathematical brackets so it does this first part first. And then we're going to go I times, let's see, the height of this is about 22, so let's just say 30 on that. My mistake, the x component's actually on the second variable right here on that, so we're going to want to head and go and change to the next place and then put that mathematical algorithm I times 30 on that. So go ahead and hit the test button again. Okay, and you can see each label above each other there as such. Now while doing that, we'll go ahead and do a while loop that does essentially the same thing, just a different way of kind of going about it, I guess. So go ahead and click on while loop down there. So that went ahead and created a quick while loop there. This basically says I set up here, and now while I is greater than 10. This can be any true false statement in here, but we're going a lot like the for loop on it. And then it increases the I by I plus 1, so it's adding 1 to the I each time. And this, we'll just go ahead and take it out of this one, cut it out of there, and paste the message into there. And let's go ahead and remove the for loop from there. Clean up our white spacing and hit test again. This time we'll have 10 up because it said to stop, or less than 10, so 9. or 2 to 10. Yeah, it had 9, but why did it start at 2? Let's look into that. Y equals, oh, okay, so this is why we're adding the I before the label. So it never actually has a 1 position. If we go ahead and change the order of operations to underneath it, it's going to go ahead and do 1 through 9 because it has to be less than 10 there. So let's go ahead and do test on that. And now we have the 1 through 9.